Hey everybody, Papa Wiggs here with Wiggs. We're going to talk about waiver wire pickups for week 3. So with that, I'm going to jump right in. Here's the guys that I have. First on my list is Carson Steele for the Chiefs. Obviously, with Pacheco going down this past weekend, and there's a good chance they're saying minimum 6 weeks. I think he could miss more than that. He's got to have surgery to repair um, the break that he has. So Carson Steele, along with um, was it Pahini, Piran, are going to probably be filling in. I know they got Hunt coming in as well, but I don't. If they do sign Hunt, I don't think he's going to be a factor. This upcoming week. So I see Carson Steele having a bigger role. Braden Allen and Steele's like only picked up on 4% of the teams, I think, right now. Braden Allen for the Jets. He's the rookie running back. I know they got Brees Hall, but he had a bigger role in the offense this week. He had a total of 73 yards and 2 touchdowns. I definitely think going forward that he's going to be getting more action. I know Wiggs doesn't want to hear that, but I think he will. I don't know that he's necessarily going to take much away from Brees, but I definitely think he's another good option to look at. The next guy on my list that'll probably be a hot waiver wire pickup is Quentin Johnson. He he had 2 touchdowns this past weekend. Was that 89 yards he had? So I think that obviously Los Angeles is going to be a more run heavy offense, but I think that he's somebody that's definitely worth at least putting on your bench right now to see how that shakes out. The next guy on my list is Juan Jennings with San Francisco. I think that with Debo going down, Ayuk still trying to get back into shape, Juan Jennings could have a lot bigger role in the offense. Debo is supposed to miss at least, I think it's like 2 to 4 weeks, and who knows, it could be longer. So he's the next guy on my list. And then my last guy is Mike Kaczynski. He might have been on my list before for other weeks, but again, he continues to have an active role in the Bengals offense, and I definitely think he's worthwhile looking at as a TE pickup.
Yeah, and then I agree with you on Carson Steele. I think he's going to be heavily involved in this offense. I would go as far as saying Kareem Hunt this week, but I think it might be a little bit of a stretch right now.
I don't even know if they're going to sign him. Who knows? He's
Yeah,
just
they
coming
might
in late.
not. And then Juan Jennings for the 49ers, obviously with Debo going down, I feel like this is a pretty obvious one to pick on up. He's already shown a good connection with Brock Purdy this year as the wide receiver 3, so I could totally see him having a lot of upside here in these coming weeks. And then Darnell Mooney is my third one. The reason I put Darnell Mooney here is just due to the fact that the Falcons have not even tried finding a way to get the ball to Kyle Pitts. So I think relying on Drake London and Darnell Mooney is a much better option right now. I have no idea what they're doing in that offense, and they just don't really look crazy good. And it's shocking that they're not even trying to get the ball really to Pitts at all. And then next up, Demarcus Robinson with Cooper Kupp going down. I feel like you could take a pickup of Demarcus Robinson or Tyler Johnson at this point. Still have Tutu Atwell out there as well. They're kind of down to their backup receivers with Puka and Kupp being down. So really any one of those three you can take a shot on. I just think Robinson will have the better performance of the three over the next few weeks. And then Brighton Covey, last night, if you guys watched the game, he was targeted 6 times, got the ball 6 times. Don't get me wrong, 23 yards isn't a whole lot, but he was targeted a lot more than Jahan Dotson was, and I thought Dotson would, get more looks last night, and he definitely did not. Covey was the second targeted guy on the offense behind Devontae Smith last night, so I definitely could see Covey possibly taking that wide receiver 3 role from Dotson at some point. Hurts just seems more comfortable throwing him the ball than Dotson.
Yeah, Dotson's probably still getting caught up on the offense too. So, but yeah, no, interesting one there. I didn't even think about Covey, but that's a good one. Where every now and then you're smart. So, With that, Wiggs, you got anything else to add on the waiver wire stuff?
Nope.
Well, check us out, Fantasy Fools PPR on YouTube. We're also on Snapchat, X, TikTok, Instagram. So make sure to subscribe, like, share, reach out if you got any questions or any feedback. We just want to give you another option, and hopefully you guys are finding this information beneficial. And with that, we'll see you next time.